Welcome back, everybody. We're back together with another video. And did you actually know that the Oscars are actually going to be coming up here in a few weeks? I had no idea.
I don't.
I mean, the Oscars and all these award shows in general, just not the Oscars, they have really been struggling. Now, the biggest moment in the Oscars was actually Will Smith slapping Chris Rock.
Mm-hmm.
People talked about that because it was just so bonkers and off the wall. But if it wasn't for that, nobody would have been watching. I believe people started tuning in a little bit once the word actually got out that Chris Rock got slapped by Will Smith. But other than that, nobody cares about these award shows.
No, because they are all... The Oscar is not based on, performance and stuff like that.
It's definitely more political because you know that they have all these diversity categories now, or rules I should say, to actually win an Oscar. Like you have to have so many of these people, so many of these people, so many of these people checking boxes to get nominated. But let's say, for example, like if you're a movie from like Korea or China or whatever, more than likely it's going to be nothing but like Chinese people in a Chinese production. Why? Because 98% of the people in China are Chinese.
Yeah, Tom Cruise didn't get nominated for Oscar for Mission Impossible or something like that?
Well, no, he was up last year, I believe, for Top Gun Maverick.
Oh, Top Gun.
Top Gun Maverick. I don't think he won, though. I don't think he won. But when it comes to this year's Oscars, ABC is where it's going to be. And Walt Disney is having a hard time trying to sell commercial spots because the glory days of the Oscars are long gone when you would have millions upon millions upon millions of people watching. And it seems like now people don't care. I haven't watched the Oscars in like 20 years.
I don't watch Oscar nowadays.
Nobody does. And it's a lot of, woke politics, people giving woke speeches and stuff like that. Nobody wants to tune into that. It says here, Disney's ABC is reportedly struggling to sell commercials for its upcoming broadcast of the Academy Awards, with ad space still available a mere 2 weeks from the March 10th show. The lack of advertising interest comes amid growing public disaffection for the Oscars and the woke celebrities who have turned the once must-see event into a platform for progressive grandstanding. That well said right there. Viewership for the Oscars is still way down despite receiving a slight boost last year for the Best Picture nominees Top Gun Maverick and Avatar: Way of Water. Fewer than 19 million people tuned in to last year's ABC broadcast. 10 years ago, the Oscars drew more than 40 million viewers. They've lost like half of their viewers in 10 years. In 1998, the show attracted more than 50 million viewers. Now they're down to 19 last year. And that was actually a bump up. Probably mainly because Top Gun Maverick and Avatar: Way of Water were really good movies.
Mm-hmm.
ABC is bringing back the virtually anti-conservative Jimmy Kimmel, to host this year's show. Kimmel is reportedly used his ABC late night show to make fun of Trump supporters and conservatives. Yeah. So pretty much half of the country is not going to watch just because of him. I mean, he is a lunatic that definitely suffers from TDS. Executives at Disney on ABC are still working to sell commercials for the 96 Oscars, seeking between 1.7 million to 2.2 million for a 30-second spot at the event. 3 people familiar with the negotiations told Variety. So companies got to spend over $2 million for a 30-second spot when a whole bunch of people will not be watching.
So there's no point of spending, money.
Yeah, it's not like it's a Super Bowl. Like the Super Bowl a few weeks back, there was 123 million people that watch, and companies were paying $7 million for 30-second spots. Money well spent because you had that many people watching. But when you have something like the Oscars declining, I don't think it's really worth it. Oh, they mentioned here the Super Bowl, $7 million right there.
I will watch the Oscar if the Oscar is about the best actor and actress performance.
It ain't about that anymore. It's about checking boxes. That's what it's about. And that's sad, man, because that definitely takes away, from the actors and actresses that actually are good at what they do. In the background, if the movie doesn't check the right boxes, then they're not even going to get nominated. That's a problem right there. The Oscars, it's just way, way, way too woke. Way too woke. And usually the best movie doesn't even win Best Picture for the most part. Best actor, best actress, sometimes it's people you never heard of. They have all these different categories and stuff. I get that.
If they're going to just check the box based on the skin color and
that's what it's about.
Political issue, then it's not about Oscar.
No, it's not about that. It hasn't been about the quality of entertainment in many, many years. It's about political virtue signaling in their speeches and political leanings. We know that Hollywood is definitely left. They are. And when they alienate half of the country, guess what? People aren't going to watch.
No.
I mean, I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to waste my time on these award shows. It does nothing for me.
Yeah, it doesn't. If they talk about the best movie actor, actress, it will gain more audience to watch it then.
No, I think too much damage has been done. I don't think people are going to come back and watch these award shows. Whether it's the Golden Globes, what's the other one? I don't remember the other name. All of them have been declining for so many years now. They have just turned off people, man. I mean, the Oscars, all these award shows, just too woke. Too many woke actors, spewing on far left politics out there when the vast majority of people aren't like that. So, I don't know, man. But what do you guys think of this? What do you guys make of the Oscars? They're struggling to sell commercial spots. It's really bad, man. ABC, Disney, what a failure. That's going to wrap it up, guys. We'll be back on Monday with another video. Until then, be safe.
Goodbye.